Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So, well, happy Monday. It's Columbus Day here, or Indigenous Day. The name keeps changing back and forth. In some states, it's named as in Indigenous Day. So, happy Indigenous Day to you guys. What's happening today? Well, Onvo L90 brought awareness to the entire brand, a sub brand that brought awareness to the entire brand. And then the ES8 came and further exacerbated that. So, what else is happening? Well, it brought awareness to the L60 as well, and we spoke about that here. Now it's being reported that the sub brand Onvo has extended delivery times for both its models because of massive demand in China, with new orders now facing a waiting time that can surpass 2 months. You heard that right. People are willing to wait past 2 months. That's how many people are ordering it now. But this was just, it was in the making. Because like I've always said, as long as the company continue to do what it's supposed to do and make a superior EV, a superior product with superior customer service, like roadside assistance with battery as a service, having enough service centers. And I spoke about that here where I met an owner, a Lucid owner, who complained to me about that, where he had a flat tire and he had to wait, I believe it was a week to get that repaired. So along with superior customer service, everything will fall into place. It may take a little time because remember, Nio is relatively new compared to Xiaomi, whose name is recognized, compared to Huawei, whose name is recognized. But Nio is building awareness at a massive pace, and everything is falling into place now. So the same thing we did with our main brand, and I kept saying it, we're going to do it with the sub-brands where we outsell its segment. According to the brand's website on Monday, Onvo debut model, the 5-seat L60 SUV, now has an estimated delivery window of 7 to 9 weeks. You heard that right, the L60. That's how much now it's in demand. Up from 4 to 6 weeks previously. Order placed this week for either of Onvo's two models are expected to be delivered in the first half of December, which isn't too bad, especially if you really want a superior product. I know if it came here and they said I had to wait till December, no problem. I'll wait till next year, buddy. The vehicles are built on one of Nio's EV plants in Haifei, Anhui province, and it remains. So it goes further to say the refreshed version of the L60, a minor facelift aimed at boosting demand, was launched late last month, with deliveries beginning in the next few weeks. Deliveries of the upgraded model are expected to start gradually in mid to late October, Onvo said. This is the updated one. Prices remain unchanged, with the single motor version starting at $28,950 and the dual at $31,770. That's with the battery. How about without the battery? If you rent the battery and you never have to worry about battery degradation. And we spoke about that yesterday on one of my videos. We are leading when it comes to residual value. And again, we knew that will happen because of battery as a service. Your EV retains the majority of its value. And I said that we have established ourselves now as the new Toyota when it comes to the sub-brand Onvo, where we're going to outsell the competition in a massive manner due to residual value. That's why Toyota at one point outsold any other car company in the world. Under Nio's battery as a service plan, prices begin at $20,980 for the single. Imagine that, guys. If an American company were to make this in America, this would cost about $45,000, $50,000, this L60. It said for the single and the dual motor versions, respectively, with a monthly battery rental fee of $84. Now, with that $84, you can get battery swapping. You can use the battery swapping station. You never have to worry about a bad battery. You get roadside assistance if you break down, even if it's a flat tire, and so much more. So, and again, you never have to worry. You can upgrade your battery if you're going on a long trip. Can any other EV company do that? No, there's no such thing as upgrading. There's no such thing as battery swapping for them. And we saw what happened during the Chinese holiday yet again recently, where they were physically fighting for chargers and had to wait up to an hour or more just to be able to get to the charger, and then had to wait another hour to charge. Because the more people are parked waiting to charge, and charging, I should say, it drains from the grid, so it takes even longer. Basic common sense and critical thinking. Some will always have to learn the hard way. As reported over the weekend, the L60 recently topped China's ranking of pure electric and mid-size SUVs. Yes, with the highest one-year value retention rate. The model scored 71.9%. Onvo's second model, the three-row L90 SUV, launched on July 31st with deliveries beginning August 1st, has also seen its estimated delivery time extended to 7 to 9 weeks, up from a previous range of 5 to 7 weeks. The brand delivered in September 15,246 vehicles, contributing to Nio's group new record 34,749 units, including 13,728 from the main Nio brand. Now, I also saw the orange putty tat had to walk back his words and said, she is a nice guy. And that, so basically that whole stint that he did to drag the market down for his buddies to buy last week, that's all it was, a stint. They know that that little itsy bitsy thing called rare earth minerals is not so itsy bitsy, is it? The company recently decided to postpone the launch of the upcoming L80 SUV to 2026, and rightfully so, to help ramp up the L90 and avoid backlogs. The L80, according to a recent filing with China's Ministry of Industry and Information, will be the 5-seat variant of the L90. So it's going to be a massive 5-seater. Nio Group reported record deliveries for a second consecutive month in September, handing over 34,749 vehicles across its 3 brands. So it's getting very exciting, guys. And sadly, though, I saw that a Xiaomi caught on fire. It got into a massive accident, it caught on fire, and I believe someone died. But again, it goes to show that you don't buy an EV just based on its looks. You're supposed to buy it based on its safety rating. Nio has the highest safety rating of any EV company, of any EVs on the road, the most technologically advanced. So again, it goes to show you that some people will learn the hard way. Unfortunately for this guy, he didn't get a chance to learn. He died in this accident. And Xiaomi stock is tanking pre-market this morning. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the games are played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.